Filmmaking is a lot about what makes us unique, what separates us and makes us all individuals.
I come from a very tough town in the north of England, and I told stories and made up stories to people all the time. That was how I went into my dreams and escaped that reality.
It's the closest thing to having a memory that's a vivid memory. It just captures human emotion unlike anything else on this planet.
All the different ways that you're able to impact someone visually, audibly, and there's just so many different ways that you can kind of incorporate and tell story.
My background in particular is through print design. This is something that encapsulates my design brain and my art brain.
The most intuitive, easiest thing for me to do is to just connect with music and the visual process. I'm really grateful to be able to take my experience as a drummer into the editing suite. Knowing how to pace something and being comfortable with the spaces between the beats, between the notes, as well as the spaces between the cuts. It's all about timing, right?
The full moon is still a fascination for me. How the moon can tell you the genre of film that you're watching. A moon can be romantic, up in the sky, and it's with stars and some wispy clouds. And then you can have a blood red moon, and that's horror and nightmare. And the moon can be far, far away, and that's isolation. All those different images are really some of my favorites.
Branded film is a chance to change how video is used in marketing. People are sophisticated now. We're just not going to buy something because you tell me it's cool. We're introducing into this sort of cultural consciousness a different idea of storytelling in a way that filmmakers of the past just didn't have the luxury of doing.
It is such an amazingly exciting time right now. The walls are really breaking down between what an independent filmmaker can do and what big budget Hollywood can do. Because the tools really have become democratized and they're available to everyone. And so it becomes what it should be about, which is story. Can you tell a good story?
There are so many windows and doors open for independent filmmakers. I think it's really empowering, and I hope that more women get involved to tell it from this different perspective. There are so few films with a female protagonist, and if she is a protagonist, it might not even be told from her perspective, right? It's from a male gaze or a voyeuristic gaze.
I don't see myself as a filmmaker, as I don't create things with no other world around me. I use people to tell a story, and Santa Cruz is full of the weirdest, freakiest mixed selection of people you will ever find anywhere in the world. It's a town that celebrates being crazy, and that's fabulous.